Good evening. Earlier tonight, you may have seen on my Twitter channel or on my YouTube channel, alternate YouTube channel, a video that I recorded directed to our U.S. senators. As you know, probably heard in the news, earlier today, news came out that a bill was passed in the U.S. House that seeks to ban assault rifles. Now, a lot of you may be of the persuasion or the opinion that we need to protect our Second Amendment rights. A lot of you may be in favor of the ban. I wanted to take this opportunity because I believe that now more than ever, as a country, we need to step back and reflect. We need to ask ourselves a simple question. The question is, let me backtrack. The question is, as human beings, what do we value more? Do we value human life? Do we value preventing needless deaths from occurring in future mass shootings? Or do we value a constitutional right given to us written on a piece of paper? Do we value that more than we value the lives of others? I think as a nation now we need to reflect. I mean, there have been so many shootings this year. There's been over 360 shootings. And that includes mass shootings. We had the mass shooting at Tops back in May. A week after that, Robb Elementary. A couple of years ago in Texas, we had Santa Fe High School. We had the shooting in Florida, Parkland High School, I believe, was the venue. There's been shootings, and nothing has been done to honestly prevent more shootings from occurring. I think as Americans now, we need to step back and think, what is the greater good? What is the greater good? Is it to protect, as I said, and prevent needless deaths? Or is the greater good the necessity of protecting the right to bear a weapon or a set of weapons that is purposely killing multiple people, multiple needless amounts of people that don't deserve to die? Where have we arrived at a nation that we rather protect the right to hold a weapon than to be able to prevent needless lives from dying in mass shootings? Have we gotten to that point as a nation that we do not care about our neighbor? We don't care about others and the risks that we're exposing them to by not preventing these mass shootings? This last time around, it was Robb Elementary. Who knows what the next shooting might bring, where it might occur? The question is, do we have to allow another shooting? Do we have to allow another school to be shot up, another supermarket, another venue to be shot up simply because we'd rather keep the right to hold high-powered weapons than to prevent people from dying from them? I think as a nation we need to reflect, and I think as a nation we shouldn't have to stoop to that level, or arrive at that conclusion. As Americans, we should be conscious and well aware what is right and what is wrong, and understand what the greater good is in all of this. The greater good in all of this should be even making a small sacrifice in the now to prevent future deaths in the later from occurring. I know to some it may feel as an inconvenience to have to give up a high-powered rifle. But if it serves to save lives, isn't that worth it? Isn't the value of saving those lives, or preventing those deaths, worth a temporary inconvenience, even if it's only temporary, and later on, repealed? I think we owe ourselves as Americans to make the right decision. And I call on you today to talk to your senators, contact your senators, and express your feelings towards this. Now's the time when they need to hear from you, because they have to decide whether to vote and pass this or repeal it and kick it out of Senate. And I think if we raise our voices, we can tell them how we feel, tell them what the greater good is, point them in the right direction. At this point in time, it's better to do the greater good and prevent deaths than anything else. Thank you for your time. Good evening, and I hope that this message reaches a whole lot of people and something can be done. Thank you.